2023 down here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I am with Tree Guardian, as everybody knows. And right here, I got Mr. Matt Grassmyer with Hail Trace, with the baddest truck here, besides our semi, of course. We'll let us know about our semi, but his Ford Raptor is amazing. So tell us a little bit about how you got started, how long you've been doing this, and what made you do it.
Well, Hail Trace, so our CEO, Derek Klein, started Hail Trace back in 2010. Just a weather nerd, wanted to do something from a weather standpoint, loves storm chasing. Somebody asked him to make a map. He did it, and then they said, you should sell it. And so he was like, okay. And so here we are, 13 years later. I came on about 7 years ago, director of operations, just making sure everything is running on a day-to-day standpoint.
Right.
Now I'm in a role where I'm trying to, just go find new business for us. So I stepped into a role of director of outside sales, just trying to go find new business, find people that we can help. Basically, we help contractors, PAs, and attorneys in the restoration space find areas impacted by weather, severe weather, and then we help them legitimize those claims on the backside as well. So,
man, that's awesome. So for people that aren't exactly sure what that means, can you go into a little bit more depth on helping with claims and so on and so forth?
Sure, absolutely. So when a storm happens, as you guys know, when you guys are going into your areas that are severely impacted by like hurricanes and all winds and stuff, where you're going to getting out trees, like you got to know where you're going. And so contractors, a lot of times, they'll try to, the old school method, we're looking for trees down and leaves and, busted car windshields or, dented metal. And it's like, okay, that's great. But like we always say, saying yes to the right neighborhood is saying no, or saying yes to the wrong neighborhood is saying no to the right neighborhood.
Correct.
And so if you go to the wrong place, you could help some people, but like you're not going to be as efficient as you possibly could. And so we want to help you pinpoint the areas that actually need help, whether that's tornado, hail, wind, or hurricane. And so we just help people be efficient and maximize their efforts to help people restore their lives.
So how do you guys get you guys information? How do you collect it?
So we use your radar sites from around the country. And then we have 6-degree meteorologists. And what they do is they analyze and track every storm in it. So they're looking at radar data and they're looking at ground truth. So like, guys like you that go out, in storms, you might take a picture and say, here, this tree is down or this tree fell on a roof. We might go, hey, where was that? We want to know where these high winds were. And so we'll reach out to the people that are on the ground, train spotters, or just lay people that are taking pictures, of hail hitting their house or hail in their yard.
Local news stations, things like that.
We'll say, hey, where was this? And we'll have a conversation with them and try to pinpoint some information. And that helps us just deliver the most accurate product out there. So that we have customers that literally will go, I was on the south side of the street, quarter-size hail, golf ball size hail. And then on the north side of the street, nothing. And it was right where your map line cut off. And so that's the kind of accuracy that we're delivering to our customers on a day-to-day basis. That
is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And of course, y'all are using such great technology, and technology is only getting better and better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But does your company actually go on the ground? Do y'all actually have to drive out there? Is everything online?
Well, so we deliver our product via online platform. We've got an app, a web app, and a mobile app. But we are centrally located in Oklahoma City, which it's a quick drive to Kansas, quick drive to Colorado, Texas, Arkansas. Yeah, so we can get almost anywhere to go storm chase. And what that allows us to do is our guys will look at the radar data, and they'll be in a storm system, and they'll go, okay, this is what's happening on the radar. This is what's happening in real life. And they can kind of put those two together and say, okay, now I can use my experience and my years of knowledge, and now I understand what's happening. So when I am sitting back at the office, when I'm seeing these things happening on the radar, I know through the thousands of hours that I've chased, this is actually what's happening on the ground. So we meld the best technology with the best meteorologists in the entire world to give this amazing product that just helps people pinpoint, I want to go there, not there.
See, that's amazing, because I'm sitting here laughing while you're talking. I mean no disrespect at all, Matt. But all I'm thinking about is talking about Oklahoma, talking about hurricanes and twisters. Well, not hurricanes in Oklahoma, but big tornadoes and twisters and everything like that. I'm just thinking back to the movie Twister, where they having all this damage and they're on a road map and they're trying to flip-flop the map and trying to drive and hold a map and shit spilling all over the place. And I'm like, man, that's so archaic. Not even old school. Let's use the terminology archaic.
Gone are those days for sure.
That
is our office favorite movie. Twister, you can't be a meteorologist. You can't be a meteorologist without loving the movie Twister. And obviously, I'm born in Oklahoma, raised in Oklahoma, so that's a movie that I love too. And I'm not even a meteorologist, and I love that movie.
It's amazing because I just look at it. I'm like, okay, everything was on a map. They used NOAA a little bit, not much technology. And basically, he invented Dorothy.
Yep.
Again, I'm such a movie retard, but I love that movie so much. Yeah. Remember him inventing Dorothy, and basically, nobody ever had the technology until Bill Paxton came up with the idea of putting the sensors and letting it fly up inside of a twister. And I'm like, wait, we didn't have this back then?
No, it's crazy. What's interesting is meteorology from a science perspective, like in the grand scheme of science, like it's still a young science. So like the sky is a limit to, pun intended there, like there's so much more innovation that's available. Thank you. That's available for our industry and meteorology specifically. And we want to be on the forefront of that. We have some of the most intelligent, innovative people that work for HailTrace that just want to go to the next level and the next level and the next level to make it so it's just a no-brainer and so easy to go, let's get HailTrace, let's go, let's get where we need to be, and let's help as many people as possible.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. See, like I talked to a couple of people on some podcasts and that where to help. Just it's not how do I make $1, how can I make a fast buck? It's how can I help someone?
Yeah.
Period, plain and simple, because that's all we want to do. And I keep talking about how the world is ugly enough. But it's so many people around here, and the ones that are really giving their heart and soul into their business, their company, and they believe in what they're doing, they all come back to that same word. What can I do to help someone?
No, I think that's really important. And for us, we're a business to business. So like it takes a little bit to wrap your head around how we're helping people because we're selling a product to people who are making money using our product. But if you think about it at a very basic level, after any type of storm happens, there's some devastation involved, right? So let's just take a hailstorm, for example. Like the most expensive asset anybody owns, most everybody owns, is their house, right?
Correct.
The most expensive part of that asset is their roof. So hail totals a roof. We're helping a contractor help someone else restore their life. The reason you have insurance is to say, okay, this is what my house looks like now. I'm paying this insurance premium to restore it back to this if something happens to it. So we're helping people help people. Yeah, that's kind of how we look at it. So.
I love it. That's amazing. Is there anything else you want to talk about with your company that you want to say that we missed that I didn't ask?
No,
not knowing the industry, you know what I'm saying?
I love what Tree Guardian's doing. And you guys are out there. You guys are boots on the ground. We love working with companies like you. But if you want to talk to HailTrace, www.hailtrace.com. Our number is 405-543-1887. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Just type in HailTrace. You'll find us.
HailTrace, and that is HAILTRACE, guys.
That's right.
Just like a regular, like HailTrace.
That's right.
Man, that is awesome. Matt, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, man.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.